And we are, as always, seeking to bring to you information that's going to give you the kind of support that you will need in order to be able to take charge of your health and do better with your own life and improve your quality of life and extend your life. And that's what we're all about. So we have today in the studio a young lady, and we have via telephone a brother who are going to talk to us about something that probably a lot of us are dealing with on a daily and regular basis. That is the reality of pain. And I'm not talking about the pain in your neck, but although some of us might have neck pain, I'm talking about the pain in your wrist and your fingers and your back, your toothache pain, all the different pains that we've got. So, Sister Kyria, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Baruch.
How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for having me today.
Great, great. And we have Brother Heru on the line. Brother Heru, are you out there?
I'm sure I'm.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, great, great, great. It is loud on your end. We're going to fix that on our end as I'm doing two things. I'm hosting the show and engineering the show at the same time. But let's jump right in. Kyria, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. What's up? What is the element? What is the amount of pain that our community or the world or America is having to deal with these days?
Right now, over 125 million Americans suffer from all sorts of pain, from all types of arthritis pain, back pain, muscles, sprains, bruises, cramps, all sorts of pain. And it's projected to increase in the next 10 years to probably over 150 million Americans suffering from pain.
That's what's up, and that's not a good thing, but that's what's up. So, in the world of pain, we have, we've heard about some stuff. You can get some chemicals, you can take some pills, you can do a whole lot of things to address pain. But one of the things that I think we see happen time and time again is when we do it using a pharmaceutical solution, it doesn't really necessarily resolve the pain. It just kind of masks. Yeah, that's what's up. Tell us about that and how that is not necessarily working for us, and maybe some of the drugs, how they're impacting our health negatively.
Great. As it relates to pain maskers, there are two different types of approaches that people take as it relates to pain. First of all, you have your topicals, like your Icy Hot, your Bengay, Biofreeze, Tiger Balms. Those are topicals that most people over the counter that people have used for years. The thing with those, they have a lot of menthol, up to 16-20% menthol. And menthol is nothing but a pain masker. It smells bad and it doesn't work. Okay? And then you also have another group of people, especially those who go to the doctors on a frequent basis. They typically write prescriptions. Okay? Prescriptions for NSAIDs, like your Motrin, your Advil, your Aleve, or things like your acetaminophen, for instance, your Tylenol, and sometimes even stronger various opioids like your Oxycontin and Percocets. And the thing about all of those is that there are side effects, especially as it relates to those that you take, those prescription drugs. People have actually lost their life as a result of taking too many of those oral medications. And actually, the FDA, if you actually go to their website, there's actually a warning against taking too many NSAIDs. So it's really an epidemic that's not really talked about. Only people, I think, pretty much in the holistic community talk about it, but in terms of the medical community, you don't really hear it. And the reality, like you were saying, Dr. Baruch, is that it never really addresses the issue. And that's why you see people popping pills and using topicals for years and years and years, because they really never address the issue. And at the end of the day, it has an adverse effect on most people who either pop pills or use various types of topicals.
That's what's up. And the impact on their health is really awful. And I think about the number of women that I know who, once a month they go through a pretty challenging period, pain.
Yes, they do.
And they're taking probably a lot of the things that you're saying. And I can just imagine the impact that that's having on their organs, their kidneys and their liver probably in particular.
Well, I can say that for myself as a female. Before I was introduced to the product we'll talk about later, I used to have to take 800 milligrams every 4 hours. I mean, nonstop. I mean, at 3.5 hours, I had to start popping pills. And me, I have a medical background. I used to be a medical service corps officer in the Navy and worked in healthcare about 11 years. I was even a pharmaceutical rep for some time. So I understand pharmaceuticals, and I understand the adverse effect that various types of things have on your body. But I felt like I didn't have any option, and I knew it was sort of killing me softly.
Sure. Yeah, that's what's up. Brother Heru, you still out there with us? Okay, great.
Yes,
great.
sir.
Just want to make sure that you're there with us. And, you also have been doing a lot of work. You and I have worked in the realm of health and wellness for I don't know how many years now. And you are now in this business of pain, not just pain management, right? But what do you call it?
Pain management, actually educating people about what Kyrie just basically talked about. Also helping people be able to help others through this wonderful product.
Great. And so we're talking about the removal, or at least the reduction of pain, right?
Yes, sir. We actually, like you said, our product is not trying to, per se, mask pain like other topical ointments that are out there. We're trying to get to the root, the site of where the pain is, so that we can effectively bring the pain down, and in some cases, actually get rid of the pain.
That's what's up. So, Kyria, there is actually a product out now that is getting people, or at least assisting people in getting pain-free, becoming pain-free. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all-natural pain relief lotion that has 19 natural herbs and ingredients. And the nice thing about this particular product, first of all, it smells good, because a lot of people don't like some other topicals because they have that strong menthol smell, mentholated smell. And it uses 19 natural herbs and ingredients, 14 are natural anti-inflammatories, and 4 improves blood flow and circulation. And really, pain is nothing more than inflammation. So when you have the absence of inflammation, improved blood flow, people become pain-free.
Wow. If only we all knew that and could make some changes in our lives so that we're not causing inflammation in our body, we would make a really big difference, like stopping the consumption of inflammatory foods. And do you teach on that, the benefits of, a healthier diet in place of, the standard American diet on the road to reducing pain and inflammation?
We sure do. We actually go out and do a number of events. And when we're out there at these various venues marketing this particular product, we obviously meet people with all sorts of conditions. And especially like diabetes is one of them. People who deal with diabetes oftentimes deal with neuropathy, for example, poor circulation. And we tell people that you can really take control of your life and your health if you take control of your diet. And we begin to share with them that a lot of it has to do with the choices of food that you eat. And if you change your diet, you really wouldn't have to deal with some of these things. And especially people with really severe cases, and they'll tell us about how many, pharmaceuticals they're taking to try to address it. Nothing works, and we really bring it back to them. It's not really about what your doctor prescribes. It's really about what you put in your mouth each day.
Yeah, that's so key, and that's so important. So let's drive down the road. Now, there's a place that people can go to out on the internet and actually purchase, or at least find out more information on this, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and where would they find that?
You can actually go to passport to betterhealth.com. Passport to betterhealth.com, and you can actually purchase this product. And the nice thing about when you go to passportforbetterhealth.com, you'll actually receive a free $10 tube of this product once you make your first online purchase. And the individuals that we know who've tried this particular product, they absolutely love it. It has actually changed their lives. We've had people tell us that, I haven't been able to sleep. This is the first time I've slept through the night in 5 years as a result of this topical lotion that uses natural herbs and ingredients that are already in the earth. Again, passport to betterhealth.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And in the world that we live in, this is a modern age, and people are going out to the internet and they're clicking. So this isn't like back in the 90s where it's like, I'm going to click it, I'm going to give my credit card information, and I hope I get the product. I hope the tube looks as big as, you said it would look. They showed it on the screen. Tell us about the, again, the integrity and the history with regard to the enterprise.
Okay, great. As it relates to this particular product, it's been around since 1998. Okay, so it's been proven in the marketplace for a number of years. This particular product started in the Midwest. People that are marketed at like state fairs, county fairs, gun shows, and flea markets, and that kind of thing. And then in the recent years, it's actually morphed into actually getting out further into the marketplace with vendors who actually distribute the product. So it has enjoyed a great 18-year history of the product. Okay. Not just that, in terms of the website. Its website is completely secure. There's never been any kind of breaches at all. So you can trust that when you go to the site, you purchase the product, that first of all, your information is secure, but most important, you will receive the product. And not only will you receive the product, again, you will receive a free $10 tube after you make your first purchase. So that sounds like a win-win-win proposition to me.
That's it. And you know how we like free, Okay. Hey,
Okay.
Rue, you know how we like free, right?
We love free, Dr. Baruch.
Yes, indeed. And not only, of course, going there to purchase the product, but also to learn about the product, because I think the education is important, that we understand the connection between, the product and how it works. And hey, Rue, tell us a little bit about how the product actually works to address pain.
Good question, Dr. Baruch. One of the things that makes us unique from other competitors is that other competitors such as Icy Hot, Bengay, Biofreeze, Blue Emu, all these things that we've heard, they only have 1 to 4 of our 19 ingredients that's in our product. We have 19 natural ingredients in our product. And the thing that makes us stand out is that our product does not just lay on top of the skin. It actually absorbs through all layers of the skin, and it does it very quickly. One of the things that I'm very proud to say is that this product is not any type of hype. When you rub it on, the pain is gone. That's basically our motto, because of the absorption rate of the ingredients. One thing that Kyrie said earlier was information. You also talked about it as well, Dr. Baruch. Information plays a major role in a lot of pain. This product has ingredients in here that actually bring that inflammation down very quickly, especially arnica and capsaicin. Both of those ingredients are in this particular lotion actually help increase blood flow in minutes. So as you were stating earlier, we have a lot of diabetics in this country whose foots are very swelled up, and because their foot is very swelled up, that leads to amputation. We've actually saved folks who were going to be in the process of getting their foot amputated. We've actually saved them from not getting amputated because all we did was increase the blood flow. That's one of the major components of how good our product works.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We're talking to Brother Heru and Sister Kyria. We're talking about pain and the ridding of the body of pain across the board. Kyria, what are some of the things or some of the painful experiences that people have had where using the product has benefited them? Great.
We've been marketing this product for 4 years, so as you can imagine, in a 4-year time span, we've seen quite a bit. And one particular young man I think was the most telling. It was about 2 years ago. We did a local county fair, and this young man at the age of 13 was in a severe car accident, and he almost lost his foot. And at the time, he was 19 years old. And it was just amazing when you saw his foot, because he said he had been in chronic pain for 6 years, and from 13 to 19 and being that young and dealing with pain and looking at a lifetime of dealing with pain, that was just, if you would have seen his foot, you could see how they literally sewed his foot back together, and I'm shocked that he didn't lose it. And so he said, I tried everything. I was on all types of pharmaceuticals, Percocet, etc. And he said, you know what? I stopped taking those about 3 years ago because I didn't want to have to take this, a drug this strong for the rest of my life. And so I've just learned to deal with it. And so he was reluctant, but his girlfriend said, you know what, you've tried everything else. Why don't you try this? And so I told him to take his sock off, and I began to massage his foot with this product. And it was just, if you would have seen this young man's foot, was when we typically ask the question, level 1 to 10, what's your pain? 10 obviously being the worst. He said level 15. And so after rubbing his foot, I asked him, I said, okay, how does your foot feel? We waited for about 5 minutes, and he looked and he started tearing up. Tears started to stream down his face. He said it's come down to about a 5. And he said, my foot hasn't felt this good since before my accident.
Wow. Yeah, and I'm sure you get testimonies like that quite frequently. And it's not just, pains from accidents,
right.
But, I know you and I have talked about toothache and,
right.
Other areas where we've got pain, and women with menstrual cramps, again, the painful menstrual cramp cycle that a woman goes through. Not only is changing her diet going to help her, but also you can rub this on. And how does that work? Talk to me.
Well, in terms of the menstrual cycle, it's very simple. Instead of popping those pills every 4 hours like some women have to do, just take the lotion and just begin to apply on your abdomen and your pelvic area, really, and just do it similar to what you would do, for instance, if you were popping pills, and it'll have the exact same effect. Like, for instance, we have a roll-on. The product comes in a roll-on, and just roll the product on your pelvic area, and you can just put the pills down. But I would like to share one particular testimony that when we first got started 4 years ago, sitting in Everlasting Lane in your restaurant, there was a gentleman named Mr. Randolph. And we were actually talking about the product to someone. We'd only been in the business 2 weeks, okay? And we were talking about it to someone else during brunch. And he overheard the conversation. He said, I'm so sorry for eavesdropping. He said, but I have been in so much pain. I heard you talking about this product. I have sciatica. And as people may know, the sciatica starts in your lower part of your back, and it tends to radiate down your legs. And he was saying at that time he had gone to University of Maryland, Inova Healthcare, Johns Hopkins, a lot of different places seeking help for his extreme case of sciatica. And he said, and nothing works. And he said, my sciatica is so bad that I can't even sleep with sheets on my legs, because if I put sheets on my legs, I feel like I'm putting it on an open wound. And he said, so nothing has helped, and I'm willing to try anything. And we gave him some product, and we told him to use it for 10 days, do our 10-day challenge, use it night and morning for 10 days. Actually, I think he did it for about 21 days. And do you know, it actually got rid of his sciatica?
Wow.
And we still see him periodically when we come for brunch. And he said, I only use it now on an as-needed basis.
Right. I think I know the brother that you're speaking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. And when you can have that kind of impact, pain is such a great motivator. You can. It's one thing if you got high blood pressure, and you get a little lightheaded, and you might get a headache, and you might not have energy, and all kinds of things. But when you got pain, it's like, oh no, we're gonna fix this right away. So it's great that you got a product, Heru, that you can just rub on, and like what you say, you rub it on, and what happens?
They rub it on, the pain is gone. That's our slogan.
That's what's up.
And I would like to chime in a little bit of what Kyrie was mentioning about the menstrual cramps. For any ladies that are listening to us, the menstrual cramp testimonies are for real. We do all types of tournaments throughout the country, and one of them was an all-women's volleyball tournament. And at that tournament, we had girls from 12 to 18. And what happened was a lot of those ladies had menstrual cramps that were at that tournament. And we actually knocked out at least over 47 menstrual cramps. I mean, I was actually counting because I wasn't really amazed, but I just wanted to make sure that I could share this powerful testimony to people in our life. Over 47 menstrual cramps that we knocked out, which of course made those young ladies be able to play the volleyball tournament more effective. So the menstrual cramps are real. We've actually knocked out migraine headaches. You can take this product and rub it on your temples, behind your ear, on your forehead, and it will absorb through your skin and bring a headache, even a migraine headache, down in minutes. which of course stops you from taking Tylenol and Bayer aspirin and Excedrin, which, as we know, is destroying your kidney and your liver. So the product is remarkable. It's no hype, and again, you rub it on, the pain is gone. And by the way, it smells good too. For those who want to know what it smells like, it has a awesome smell. It's not like that heavy methylated smell, because remember, Bengay, Icy Hot, Biofreeze, these products have up to 14 to 16% menthol. And menthol, all it really does is mask the pain, where ours, we only play with probably less than 1%, sometimes 1.5% of menthol. We have a really fruity smell, and that's why folks really like putting it on, because it actually smells good. Really, the smell is what gets people, when they first smell it, they see that it smells good, and it gives them a comfort to put it on their body. So that all works in synergy, works very well.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, indeed. And Kyria, where would people? Let me give you the opportunity, because Heru, you just brought to our attention, something that you felt was critical. Kyria, is there anything you'd like to share with us before we close out? Is there anything you'd like to say about the product or experiences or the benefit? And then I want to talk about where people can find it, when people can come and check out us talking about it, and contact stuff.
Great. As Heru was saying, in terms of the type of conditions that this product works for, I mean, again, anything from over 150 different types of arthritis pain, back pain, anything from bursitis, carpal tunnel, gout, lupus, Lyme disease, neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, heel spurs. I don't care whatever kind of pain you have. We said toothaches. We actually have dentists who actually use it in their practice when people come in who have a severe toothache, and that's typically nerve pain. Even though they have to get whatever that is treated, what's going on with their tooth, the dentists actually have their dental assistant apply it to the jaw and the chin, and helps bring down the nerve pain until they can actually get into the chair. So that's how remarkable this particular product is. I don't care what kind of pain you're dealing with. And the nice thing about it, we talked about the menthol. This product has less than 1.5% menthol. Okay, so it's really all about the natural herbs and ingredients. See, what we don't realize, we're from the earth, and everything we need is in the earth. Our remedy is in the land. It's in the earth. It's not in the laboratory, but it's actually in the land. And that's why we like this product, because it's God's ingredients, nature's ingredients, extraordinary results. That's what this product is all about.
Mm-hmm. And where would we find more information about this on the net?
Okay, again, if you're interested, please go visit www.passporttobetterhealth.com. Again, www.passporttobetterhealth.com.
Okay, again, that's www.passporttobetterhealth.com. And for those of you who wonder whether that's a number 2 or the word 2, it's both of them. Haha. Okay, and how about local meetings?
Right.
For those of us in the DMV, and I think at some point we might even consider Skyping or doing some other creative, way of reaching a broader population. But for right now in the DMV, where would people go for a regular meeting so they can learn more about it, or just, have Heru rub some feel good on them so they can feel better, right? Rub it on, and what happens, Heru?
You rub it on, the pain is gone. And also, if it hurts, come get a squirt. Because it works.
All right, that's what's up. Kyria, where is that meeting?
That meeting is on Monday, starting at 7 o'clock at Everlasting Life Health Complex. Okay, again, at Everlasting Life Health Complex on Mondays at 7 o'clock. If you have any pain in your body and you want to experience this product, please come out and try a sample. You are going to be amazed at how well this product works, and also how well it smells.
That's what's up. That's 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. Again, 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. I look forward to seeing all of you there. Yes. And getting you all so that you all can likewise sing the song, Rub It On, and the pain is gone. Thank you, Brother Heru. Thank you, Sister Kyria, for coming on and sharing with us information that is, it's good to have in your arsenal before you need it. right? You don't want to wait till you're in pain to be searching for your pain relief.
That's true.
So a little something you might want to keep in mind. But again, we're having the meetings on Monday, 7 o'clock here at Everlasting Life, 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. And if you want to check it out and get your free sample, you know. Well, who doesn't want the free sample? You can go to passporttobetterhealth.com. Again, passporttobetterhealth.com, and get your free sample so you can get you or your family member or, you know, your friend, loved one, you know, to overcome pain and the awful things that happen along with pain. You know, you break down, you can't work, your attitude is bad. Hey, Rue?
Yes, sir.
Have you found, and I know you would know, right? Have you found that the product actually helps people in getting along? Because if one is not in pain, then they're not dealing with that, oh my God, you're getting on my nerves, you know? so that pain that somebody might be going through, they can relieve that pain, so maybe they become a little bit more tolerant. Have you found that?
Absolutely. I've actually found that out, Dr. Brooke. It's so funny. When we do events all across the country, we always ask people, do you have any pain, by the way? And they say, yes, my husband has pain. He's going to walk by. Get rid of him. I said, well, oh, my wife's in pain. And we said, don't worry about it. Once we rub them down, we're going to make sure you enjoy living again.
There we go. Again, I want to thank you all for coming on and sharing with us something that's vitally important. And, you know, we hope we would never, ever need it. But there's so many of us. How many millions? How many thousands of people again in America?
125 million Americans are in chronic pain.
125 million people that you walk by every day are in chronic pain. And it's not just the ones that are limping. You know, you can sometimes see the ones that's limping. But, yeah, pain can be all over the body. Pain can be all over the body, you know, period. So. Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming on board. I look forward to coming to the Monday night meeting and you know, having. Hey, well, you ain't got to rub it on me. I'll take care of that. You know, I'll take that.
No problem.
Right, but I mean, just as a note, in closing, I do have rheumatoid arthritis, and I think it's important that people know that. Well, how best then do you relieve the pain? I rub it on, and the pain is gone, and I maintain a diet that I know prevents me from dealing with inflammation. So we're going to be talking about all that kind of good stuff. That's Monday night, 7 o'clock here at Everlasting Life, 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. And if you're not in this area, you can again go to the website at www.passporttobetterhealth.com. That's passporttobetterhealth.com. Until next time, I want to thank you all, and thank you in the viewing and listening audience. We're going to be back with more great health and wellness information in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.